Hello and welcome to lesson 15 of National 5 Computing Science Database Design and Development. Today we're going to do delete queries. I've got W3 Schools open again. This is for the syntax of the delete query. All you do is you say delete from, then the table you're deleting from, and you set a condition as well. It's very simple. So let's say we want to delete a dog from the dog table. That's very simple. We'll create a query in Design View, go to SQL View. We'll say delete from dog where, and in this case we have the ID, so this is perfect. We'll just say where, and we'll double check, is it ID or is it dog ID? Dog underscore ID, where dog underscore ID equals, and what dog is it? 652. This is very simple. We'll go to query design and run it. It tells us we're about to delete one row. Are we sure? Let's say yes. It seems like it's happened. Let's go to the dog table. Let's go to ID 652. How do I get there? And there we go. Remember, 652 was the dog that we added that had no breed. So Layla, you are gone. Bye-bye. Let's save it. You'll notice delete queries also have their own icon. All right, this next query is going to be slightly different. Delete tab chase, cool name, from the Walker table. Well, it seems like it should be very easy, right? We'll create a query in SQL View. We'll delete from the Walker table where the Walker ID equals, what's the ID? 23. That's not 23. And if I run this, surely this just deletes that person. We'll say yes. What's this error message? Microsoft Access cannot delete one record in the table due to key violations. Look at this. Let's say no. This Walker tab chase, ID 23, there it goes. This person walks two dogs. What happens to those two dogs? Well, because this is part of a relationship, if I go to tools and then relationships, because this walker walks those two dogs and this forms a relationship between these tables, that means we cannot delete that walker because that would violate, referential integrity. It would violate referential integrity, meaning that those dogs would be referring to a walker that didn't exist. So how can we, if someone wants to leave the dog walker business, they don't want to walk dogs anymore, how can we delete them from the database? Well, you would need to first assign new dogs or a new walker to those dogs. So any walker that is walked by Walker 23, I've sorted it on Walker ID to make it easier to identify them. These dogs need to be given a new walker. How can we do that? Well, first, either they need to be given a new walker or they just need to be deleted altogether. So I suppose what would happen is the boss of the firm or whoever's in charge of assigning walkers would phone up the owners of these dogs and say, oh, by the way, your walker's leaving the company. Would you like a new walker? Is it okay if we just give you a new person? They might say, oh, yes, I'd really like this person to walk the dog. They'd find the ID of the person. They'd give them that new walker ID. Or they might say, nah, delete me from the database, I'm going elsewhere, something like that. In this case, let's just say that these dogs are going to be walked by the latest walker that was added. So that's going to be Walker 401. So Sally's going to get a couple of new dogs. Let's go. First, we need to create a query in SQL View. We need to update the dog table, and we need to say set the Walker ID equal to 401, where the Walker ID is currently 23. Let's open the dog table. Here it's 23. These two doggies, you're going to get a new walker. Let's run it. Query design, run. We'll say yes. Let's go to the dog table. 401, perfect. If we go to the walker table, we'll see that Sally, for some reason it doesn't say that Sally has those dogs yet. Let's close these tables. Let's open the walker table. Let's go down to Sally, 401. There we go. Close and open the table and it refreshes. So now these dogs have been successfully given to a new walker. So now when we try and delete, this is not the one, this one, when we try and delete that walker from the walker table, this should now work. Let's say yes. Bingo. So now when we go to the walker table and we try and find Walker 23, They have been deleted. The reason it pops up with this deleted thing is because the table was open while I deleted them. If I close this and then open it again, Walker 23 is now gone. We don't see those deleted, #deleted things. So there you have it. How to delete data from a table. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one.